Hey guys, it's your boy MPG, and today I'm bringing you a new series in World of Warcraft Legion. I'm going to be soloing all of the dungeons in Legion to see what bosses can be soloed and what bosses can't be soloed. As of filming this, my character was item level 859, not too high. I had one legendary and my stats are there on the left. You can also go and see my 7.1 tanking guide on my channel. That should help you out. And there's a map there on the right showing you how to get to the Eye of Azshara if you've never been here before and you've only done it in looking for dungeon. Hey guys, welcome to Eye of Azshara. Here we go, this is going to be the guide. There's not really much to this dungeon. It's probably one of the worst dungeons in my opinion. That's why I do all this little parkour stuff and just jump around and miss all the mobs. You can do this dungeon without fighting many mobs. I think I've done about 10 trash pulls to the end. It's only because the third or second boss is a bit of a bitch and he has lots of mobs around him. This is the first pull. You have to do this pull before you can fight the first boss. There's not much to know about this, only the Oracle. Make sure you aim on her first, and she does a spell called, I think, Rejuvenating Waters. There we go, Rejuvenating Waters. As long as you interrupt that, you'll be fine. That will heal for about 75%, the 3 or the 2 guys that are with, and if you don't stop it, you'll just be here fighting for a long time. Just make sure you take the Oracle down first. Once she's down, it'll just be tank and spanking the other 2 mobs. Yeah, these videos I'm just going to ramble on a little bit. I've recorded all of the footage so far for this dungeon. I'm going to release it in parts. There's 4 bosses, so I'll release it in 4 parts. I just think it's a bit easier for everyone to digest, and you don't want an hour-long video for a guide in dungeons. So if I just segregate it to bosses and first pulls, you'll be able to watch them and you'll be able to go through this dungeon and hopefully solo it for yourself. Yeah, if you need any help with this, just make sure you comment down below and I can send you some help. If not, just go over to my 7.1 Demon Hunter Vengeance guide. That should help you and show you all you need to know to make sure you're getting the best out of your leech healing, so you can survive in these dungeons. That's the mobs down. As you can see, the damage output isn't too high, so the mobs do take a little bit, but you'll get them down and you won't die. And here we are on the first boss of the dungeon, Warlord Pargus. Well, I think that's how you say it anyway. This is quite a fun battle, pretty easy, has a couple of mechanics. I'll talk them through as they happen on the screen, like there. That's the first mechanic. He will summon one of the shell breakers, which is the first of the adds he summons. That will be a melee add. You make sure you keep this ad alive, take him down to about quarter life, and then you can sit there and carry on fighting the boss. The second mechanic of the boss is he summons a second ad. This ad will be a caster. Now that caster's summoned, I can kill the first ad, then go on to the second ad. He'll do his charging wave and then impaling spear. Impaling spear is a damage over time spell where you need to stand in front of the ad so it hits the ad and not you. Now you see the damage over time happening to the ad in the background, and hopefully it'll take it down to 0 life. That's why you need to get these ads down to about half life, so this damage over time spell will kill them. As you see on this one, it doesn't quite work. She comes up with about 1% life, and I had to jump over and kill. And that's really it for this boss. As you see, he summons the Shellbreaker again, who comes out, and I take him down to about half life. Then with this, he'll do the Crushing Wave again, and then now the Impaling Spear. So I'll stand behind the ad. He'll do the Impaling Spear, and now this one, the damage over time will kill that ad, and I can carry on fighting the boss. I'll get about 15-20 seconds, and he'll cast another ad to come out. This one will be a caster. The caster's out. I put a silence on her this time so she can't cast, and she has to come close so I can get the area of effect hitting both of them to try and speed up this battle. Again, he does the Crashing Wave, flies through, and then I stand behind the ad, let the damage over time spell hit the ad, and she's got the damage over time, the dot, and now she's dead, laying on the floor. And that's the boss. You just need to make sure you're maintaining the ads, maintaining your damage, and make sure you're constantly fighting to keep your leech healing up so you don't die. This battle's quite funny really, because I start getting down all the mechanics and focusing, making sure they have half life when he casts the Impaling Spear so they die with the damage over time, making sure I silence the casters when they come out, or make sure I'm straight on them so they don't do that much damage to me and I can leech damage off of them. But towards the end, it took me about 8 to 10 minutes to get his life down with the damage I do as this Demon Hunter spec, and I start getting a bit bored towards the end and my eyes start going blind and I forget a bit of the mechanics. But all's well, I beat him, and this was my first try as well, which was pretty cool. I say first try, this was my first try at normal difficulty, but when I started I forgot I had my dungeon set to mythic. I'll put a little clip at the end of the series of the first 4 bosses showing you, but yeah, I jumped in and I fought the first ad pack and I killed them, and they took a lot longer than I was expecting. Then I realised I was on mythic difficulties trying to solo it on mythic, which is nigh on impossible, especially at this item level, especially at any item level I think at the moment. The ad packs can be done on mythic soloed, but fighting the bosses just wipe you out. Yeah, and he literally just one-shot me and I was dead. So yeah, you can do this. Like I say, I've done this first time on this boss. He does take a while. He has got a lot of life. Just as long as you're maintaining the damage on the casters, make sure they're at half life when he casts the Impaling Spear, so they die. By the time the next Impaling Spear hits, he will be summoning another one. So you just want one ad at a time up on the screen, managing their life. And the boss just managing his Impaling Spears and his Crashing Waves. With the leech healing of the Demon Hunter's damage, you'll stay alive. There's not much that can kill you in here, apart from the last boss, but you'll see that in a few episodes' time. And that's really it. I'm about halfway through killing him, and I'll leave you to watch the rest of the video in peace. Actually guys, before I go, I'll hit you up now, just I know you've got the mechanics down. You might not want to watch the rest of the video, it is quite long, so just remember to thumbs up, subscribe, hit me up. This series will be going on over the next sort of month, and I'm going to try and do all of the dungeons, and if I can do all of the dungeons in normal mode, then I think I'm going to go on to trying to do solo in heroic, obviously once I get my item level up a bit more as well, to make it go a bit easier. So yeah, just remember down below, like, subscribe, thumbs up. There is more content coming to this channel. Life has been major busy for me at the moment with uni, deadlines hitting, but I have a lot of time off over Christmas and a lot of WoW to play. A lot of other games to play as well, that's going to be coming up on the channel, but as well a lot of WoW to play. So make sure you subscribe to get all of my content. I will be doing mainly tanking stuff. As well, I do have a Shaman Healer that I've started playing, but I don't think I'll be doing much with that until the next patch comes out and I can buy the artifact research notes, because it just takes forever to level up your weapon. If there's any characters you play out there, I think at the moment on my account I have a 110 Hunter, 110 Shaman, 110 Demon Hunter and a 109 Warrior. If you want any content from them characters, let me know down below in the comments. And like I say, if you need any help in WoW, just hit me up, message me, comment me, and I'll try and help out the best of my ability. I have been playing since Burning Crusade. I think I haven't been playing since Vanilla. I'm not going to lie to everyone and be like, yeah, I've played since 2004. But no, I started playing in Burning Crusade and I stopped playing for Warlords of Draenor. But I played for about 3-4 months. And then I went back for Tanan Jungle, and then I quit. I've just looked at the video, the boss's life, and it's nearly over. Even though I said I was going to leave you, it looks like I didn't. I've just been rambling on. This is where I get a bit sort of trigger happy and nearly forget the mechanics. But I didn't want him to one-shot me, and I decided to kill the ad first and then go for him. And there we go, he's dead. I get some boots. Not good item level for me, but what do you expect? It's a normal dungeon. And that's how you kill the first boss in Eye of Azshara. Hey, let me know if you like these rambling videos. Don't forget to subscribe and like. There's going to be more of all of these dungeons coming soon. And I've been your boy, MPG.